Hey guys, I'm Koko. Welcome back to Europa Universalis. I haven't played it in quite a long while, but it's now time to play again. It's been almost a year. I think last April, May or something like that is when I played it, and back then we played as Ayutthaya down here in Southeastern Asia, and we dealt with some Ming shenanigans. That was when Mandate of Heaven expansion was new. In between came the Third Rome. That's not actually an expansion, but something else is what they call it. I don't know. But now the Cradle of Civilization was the last one. I think it came out in November or so, and I haven't actually played it. I mean, this is the longest time I haven't played EU4 at all. So here I am back again. I had an itch to play some strategy, and of course EU4 is the grandest of the grand strategies out there. So yes, Paradox, good job. You did a great game. You made a great game, even though it's like almost 5 years old now. But today I want to play as the Mamluks down here in Egypt area. In the Cradle of Civilization, this things over here has been reworked. This like Timurids have a bunch of new vassals now, and even Mamluks have like Hejaz as a vassal, and a lot of these countries has been split, and there's some new tags that I am not familiar with, and such and such. Of course there's some new stuff as well, but let's just play this just normal mode, of course, because I don't want any shenanigans with saving bullshit, because that can happen. Anyway, the Mamlukan Sultanate in 1444, it's where we at. We have Hejaz as our vassal down here, and we also have, I think, this guy, or no, this guy, Fadl. Yeah, there you go. The one interesting thing over here, of course, religion, we are Sunni, so we have a chance of new heir. We have better cavalry to infantry ratio. We play with piety. I'm gonna go over this later on just a bit. You know, I can't promise that we will actually unpause in this video, because there's a lot to be done and talked about before we do so, but that's fine. Government is very interesting over here. We have some cool new stuff, and I believe our sultans will be picked upon death of the current sultan from a bunch of sultans from our cultures that we have in our actual land. So that's really going to be interesting. So let's close this and let's actually look at our country. We have 30k-ish troops over here, so we are pretty damn big. We are actually one of the great powers right now. We have the golden stuff over here. We start as such, but usually when you play games, you will see Mamluks slowly deteriorate into nothing and get gobbled up by the Ottomans or just destroyed in many other waves. So they never really stay a great power, and they do not have power. So this is something I want to change. I wanna stay as the great power, and my ultimate thing is either become an Egypt, but I think you need to be like 20 admin for that, or we conquer all of Arabia and become Arabia, which would be definitely cool as well, because they have like the coolest green color that I really love, and I never tried doing that, so that might be something we want to do. Okay, so let's take a look at our country. So we have our Sultan Jakmak Burji, who is not really good. He's actually pretty crap. He's also 72 years old, so he's probably gonna die soon, and we can get a new boy. He's obsessive perfectionist, so everything costs 10% more when you construct buildings. Gladly, thankfully, we're not gonna be constructing buildings yet, because we're early in. But he has a silver tongue, which improves our relations with 20%, which is pretty dang great. I like that. Our government, we can strengthen government over here. We can promote Circassian government, and we'll get all power costs will be -5%. Our sell Circassian slaves, you'll get 0 ducats right now, but I guess we're gonna get a bunch of ducats from that, or recruit from Circassian lands, which would give us a bunch of manpower. Our cultures are Egyptian, Syrian right now, non-acceptance of Bedouin and Beja. Bedouin is 6%, you know, eventually might be something that we can work upon, possibly. Diplomacy, we've been rivaled, but the Ottomans, Aragon and Venice. I'm kind of sad that the Venice rivaled me, because Venice could be great weapon against the Ottomans, but the Ottomans have rivaled Austria and has been rivaled with Austria, also Hungary, which means we can definitely go in here and maybe ally Austria eventually, especially since we have a silver tongue, and use them against the Ottomans. But that's, you know, that's later down the road. We're gonna first be going for some easy pickings down here, and hopefully get some like trade goods gold down here. This would be beautiful. Yeah, as you can see, we are like living in the desert. We have lots of desert lands, but a bunch of mountains over here and some highlands, so we can use some of that maybe for combat, but there's some highlands on those borders up here. Of course, there's a bunch more mountains over here, but that's not something we should really look for right now. So, diplomacy, yes. We do want to pick our rivals, and let's see what we can. Ottomans, definitely we kind of want a rival, because we want to show the world that, hey, we hate Ottomans, and we'll deal with them eventually. So yes, Ottomans, and that might open up some slots for us with Austria. Even though we're on 4 out of 4 relations right now, we have like 2 guarantees, which are probably going to be dropping. I don't know if there's like any events connected to that, but we have Cyprus and also Medina down here that guaranteed. I don't know. Next thing we want to go for. How do you feel about Aragon? You don't really have any certain opinions about it. You can rival Byzantium. That's really interesting. We definitely want to go for like QQs over here, because these guys, we do want to go into this Iraqi lands down here, so that might be something we want to do. But maybe we can get like, yeah, there you go, Ajam kid would join us probably, because they have QQs rivaled as well, so we could hammer them in. That's something we could do. And the last one, I mean, Timurids is not something we really want to take care of right now. Venice, they might still be useful against Ottomans, so I don't want to do that. You know what, Aragon, you're far away, so that's kind of a bad rival, because we won't be able to do anything towards them. But sure, let's rival them as well. So economy, we're making some money right now, even though this says differently, but sure, some money. Let's actually see who we can recruit right now. National unrest, do we even have any unrest going on right now? Doesn't really look like it, like everything is at 0 or, well, minuses. But we're probably gonna be doing some conquering soon. Although I don't think this, like, national unrest is gonna be a problem. Like, yearly prestige could be solid for us right now. And I think it's gonna be better than that, just because we won't really have that much trouble with rebels yet. Diplomatic reputation, I think it's really good for us, especially if we want to get some allies like Austria in here. Although trade efficiency, since we are kind of a trading nation, we do have 3 traders, and we gonna probably start getting all the trade from like Ethiopia and Gulf of Aden especially into Alexandria, where we can make monies. So this one is a tough one, but I think we're gonna go with some diplomacy instead of making money right now. And over here, I'm not gonna go for +2, of course, because those are more expensive. We can't afford them. So national manpower modifier +10, sure, it's not really gonna do much for us. Although this might give us more men per month for armies. So yeah, that's something we want to do eventually. Okay, where were we? Trade. We're making some monies from trade. Nothing special yet. Our traders are in Aleppo. Let's actually see that. So Aleppo is up here, right? This is actually good that we have the traders sending down here. That's pretty dang good. And we have one in Ethiopia and one in Gulf of Aden. That's basically where we want them right now. Like, we could have one in Constantinople, but we definitely can't send back. So, you know, there's no real point right now. Tech, we're of course on 333. That's nothing special there. Of course, we would like to go up to 4 on military as soon as possible, because this gives us extra tactics and extra morale. So if you can rush like early military tech 4, it's always great, but right now I don't think it's really needed. So as for our national ideas, we start with plus 10% cavalry combat ability and plus 25% trade steering. And we when we unlock all of these, we get provincial trade power modifier plus 25%. So what do we have over here? We have global trade power and trade range. We have yearly prestige, manpower recovery, discipline. This is pretty solid. Production efficiency, stability cost modifier, and trade efficiency. So as it seems, we're gonna really be traders, focusing that trade stuff. So what are our missions? Improve relations with AQ. I don't really want to deal with you AQs. You're probably going to be smashed either by Ottomans or Kara, so no. Where is Kasr Ibrim? Let's actually find that. Oh, it's down here. Oh, that's an easy mission. Well, sure. Let's go for it. Who is your allies? You have no allies right now. So that's something we can do early on. Let's send our army down here. It's probably going to be good enough. I'm actually going to put my Sultan 1-2-1-1. Well, at least he has a siege peep. Even though he's crap at fighting. At least we have that. Okay, let's send some more armies down here. That's fine. I promise I will unpause. Maybe not in this actual episode yet, but I promise. So as you can see, if you wanna form Arabia, we do need to own a lot more provinces, but be admin tech 10. Form Egypt, you need to be admin tech 20, but we already have all of the provinces needed. So maybe unify Islam. It's might be a tough one. So over here we have Hijazi peasants. That's basically in Hijaz, I guess. They might have a revolt. 8k, of course. Good thing they only have like 4k people. Easy mode. We have 11 states and 2 territories. Where did I bind my state stuff? Over here? Yeah, there you go. So we have territories down here and we have states over here. This is our capital state. This part over here is actually a part of state of Tubuk, so that's something we want to conquer most likely. And Fazan over here has some of our stuff as well. So yeah, that's something we want to go for, even though it's like a 3 development province, and this one is nothing better. Both are just desert lands. Desert lands. So here's our religion. Of course, we are Sunni and we are following the school of Shafi. We hate Ismaili, Jafari, and Zaidi, and we are ambivalent to Hanafi, Hanbali, and Maliki. That's something that's new in Cradle of Civilization as well, so I'm not yet sure exactly how that works, but I guess we can check over here in our religion map mode. You can see Shafi gives you +1 merchant. That's what we're following. Down here we have Ismaili plus yearly legitimacy. Zaidi is -10% shock damage received. That's interesting. Not too many are following that, huh? What are you following? Hanafi. Admin tech cost. Okay, fair enough. So over here, the piety has been a bit reworked. Now we have legalism and mysticism. This is basically more military, and this one is more like monies and tech cost, which is the most important part. We want to get over here for that tech cost. Right now we're at -5% due to our 50 piety right now. Of course, as usual, you get the piety by either attacking or defending, or different states and such. Okay, military over here. We have Muslim archers and charged cavalry right now. It's like standard stuff. This is our general. I might want to recruit another one. This over here is new though. Army professionalism. You can drill your armies and go up here. Of course, if you get more mercenaries, this is gonna drop. If you recruit generals, this is gonna go up, stuff like that. So at 20% we may build supply depots. This is okay. At 40, may refill garrison. This is total garbage that we really don't care about. But over here at 60, kind of gets good. Regain manpower when disbanding. That could be very useful. Reduce morale damage taken by reserves. Of course, is pretty great. And required army professionalism 100% is -50 general cost and more from drills. So this is pretty solid. We might go for that eventually. Okay, subjects, we have Hijaz and Fadl. We're gonna probably go for them, like, just embargo my rivals. It's not like that's gonna do much for us, but sure. And then estates, we have Amirs, Merchant Guilds, and Ulema. These guys are actually controlling a lot. 75% influence. You guys are dicks. You have too much influence already. I need to take some lands from you. Definitely. Can I take some lands from it? It's a good question. Where did I bound those 2 estates, right? Yeah, Amir, you guys are dicks. Look at the amount of stuff you have around here. It's too much. We need to wait for like 1 year before we can start revoking stuff from them. That's okay. That's okay. Do we want to do something? I mean, I could get them to give me a good general, but that's gonna start taking a disaster. But you know what? We can just take lands from them soon. I could also like demand a bunch of military support. Okay, let's do that. That's gonna make them ornery, and then give me general. Let's go. Like, Amirs are fucked. I mean, I am fucked by them. Don't really like that. Those guys are okay. I mean, I could ask them to give me some of the stuff. I could maybe get their influence up. Not really. Unless I want to give them some lands that, like trading centers and stuff. I could demand some admin from you. You will lose a lot of stuff then. But no, we're fine on that. Let's not wait too much on that. Of course, we have our building stuff over here. We can just build stuff and stuff. Okay, I promise, as I said, I'm gonna unpause in this video, as I said. But let's first start. You know what, Medina? You do like me. But I think we're gonna go the ways of the conquerors a bit more. So I really want some, like, allies. And don't necessarily... Ooh, I could offer you vassalization. Alrighty then. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna improve relations with you. Offer you vassalization, sure. Medina and Hejaz, that's okay. You guys have stuff of mine, so you could, I guess, get a bunch of vassals over here. Like, everyone is ready to be my vassal, surprisingly. Do you have, like, any course? Where do I have that? You don't... Yeah, that's fine. You don't have any course. You know, I would like to, like, Medina. Yeah, they don't have course. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Sure, let's do that. But Cyprus, you know what? I really don't care about you, Cyprus. Like, you'll never be my vassal because you're just weird people. So I'm gonna revoke guarantee. That's gonna free you up one slot. I want to get, like, Austria over here. Improve relations. We're gonna be rival for rival. So let's start doing that. We improve relations faster. And I have actually unpaused 16, almost 17 minutes into the video. Let's go with, like, speed 3 for now, just so I can start doing stuff. Adal down here likes me, but we do want to go over here to get some of these gold mines that we noticed down here in Ethiopian lands. Let's go for that. Let's see, Hejaz, sure. You're my vassal, you can get a royal marriage, and Fadl, you can get it as well. Okay. The knights are raiding us, that's fine. We have a disaster, this is going to be ticking up pretty damn fast. But we only have to go for, like, 1 year. So the question is, I think we want to go with, like, a Jam over here as an ally for right now. I'm going to pick this against Kara. Sure. Confirm. Let's go. You can be my person of interest. You can be over here. We are right now losing some money, but we're going to go to war with these boys right away. Since we can. They're allied with Alodia, which is down here. Not scared of you, not afraid of you. Probably have tiny little armies. We can recruit... Actually, we got that general. Basir Kansur. 5 shock. If you don't know, shock early game is really good. Especially our cavalry combat ability is higher as well. So, let's go. Is all I'm gonna say. Let's go. Let's declare war. Sure, Alodia can come in. That's fine. I don't really need to deal with them. You're gonna go down here, you're gonna go down here, you're gonna tackle Alodia. Probably we can... Of course, it's been raided by the Vile Knights. Ah, shit, I forgot to do something. Mamluks succession. Did he die? No. Jack Mac. Oh, he died. He just died. Our ruler just died. Like, a couple of, like, what, 2 months into the game? Something like that. So we can get a dude with average claim, like 48, with Egyptian heritage. We can get a Syrian, or gain a 15 army tradition. Who is Kuzdam to the second Abaza with a strong claim? Is that you? No. Well, why wouldn't I take this guy? I don't know, maybe it's something event stuff. There you go, 433, I'm not mad. That's okay. Medina. Sure, I want you as my vassal, so let's go. We can denounce some sect practices. So national unrest -1, and we're gonna go towards legalism, which is something we want to do. And for religious unity, missionary strength versus heretics, sure, let's go for that. Can we actually do missionary stuff now? Oh, we can. 144 months, screw that. I'm not gonna work towards that right now until we at least get a dude that can give me stuff. Okay, so you're 32. pretty solid there. You're gonna get your first personality very soon. So let's grab you. You. 5-2-2-1. Beautiful. We actually have very good generals right now. Go smash these guys. Actually, we don't need to. Like, they have 4 in front row. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna... Let's go with this. And we're gonna leave a leaderless army over here. So, if I go like 4 and 4, I think I can flank with you. You know, it's been a long time since I played this, so I think this is gonna be fine because it's gonna be flanking people. Okay, Cyprus, join the trade league. That's fine. Okay, so we get +1 diplomatic reputation. That's really good. It's really good. Okay, what we want to do before I forget, because I'm gonna forget. There's 2 things. First things, let's go embargo my rivals. That's one thing. The other thing is I haven't touched my ships. I only have a couple of barks that we're gonna have protecting the trade over here in Alexandria. And then we have a bunch of galleys that and cogs that might be useful eventually. And this dude's... can I have you drill? How does one actually do that? I actually have not really played, as I said, with this, so... enable army drill. Okay, you need a leader. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, let's actually see our first battle over here. And oh, look at this. 11 versus 4. Beautiful shock roll. Let's destroy them. We lost 300 troops. They got dusted. Okay. So you guys are coming down here. You can go through Beja, so that's good. A jump. We don't necessarily need a royal marriage from you. Like, if I want to drop you eventually, don't really need your royal marriage. And we got a Sheikh ul-Islam. Loyal Sheikh Islam will almost always take side for the Sultan, will increase the chance of support from the religious establishment. So we get a loyal Sheikh, national tax modifier +10. We get a righteous Sheikh, we get tolerance of true faith, and we get a Sufi Sheikh ul-Islam. Okay. Plus legitimacy. You know what? I'm gonna go with tax modifier. These guys are just stealing my stuff now. And we occupy the Wadi Haifa, which is pretty good. Pretty solid. You guys can chill now. I'm gonna be raiding over there. And parallel authority. The merchant guild's estate gains plus loyalty. And Ulema loses some loyalty. Okay. So these are not the guys I wanna really tackle with, but sure, fine, side with the merchants. That's okay. I want to send you down here to Alodia. I might want to send those guys as well. But yeah, this is like the first episode that has been now going for a bit long over here. But, you know, I have not unpaused for a long time, so there's that. And this dude, this weird dude is singing into my ear. Would you stop it? I could lose some prestige and some legitimacy, or I could lose some money. I'm fine with just losing some money. I can give you a generous donation. But you're gonna go up anyway, slowly. Yeah. Slowly. That's fine. Let's just go over here. Just want to see where those guys' armies are. I might even bring those guys down here. Okay. They probably hid in here, which is all just steppe territories, just steppes. That's fine. Let's detach a couple of boys. Let's send you down here. We're gonna send these troops down this way, and hopefully we're gonna catch them. And I promise I'm gonna stop the episode right away. Just wanna tackle this. Do you have siege ability? Yes, you do. Okay, those guys are this. No, this is foul. This is my dudes. Where the hell is Elodia's army? Oh, excuse me. Where'd you hide to? I don't know, they might come from like over here and be weirdos or something. So I'm gonna post up over here. And I'm gonna finish the episode. Oh, there they are. They popped from that side. That's okay. They're gonna kill these troops. That's, you know, no problem really. When can you run? 15th of June? So in 6 days, you'll probably die before that. Yeah, that's okay. Can you catch them? You can't. But you probably can catch them over there. That's okay. So yeah, for now, thank you everyone for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please consider dropping a comment down below. Of course, this is the first part of the series, so it's important if you could share it with your friends and family and, I don't know, everyone you know, even if you don't know anyone. So that's okay. Do we get a river crossing over here? Yes, but our maneuver is 2 and their maneuver is 3. So we will actually get a river crossing. Okay, but we rolled very nice and we also have fire advantage. Not a shock advantage though, so we might lose some more troops over here that we want to, but it's okay. Leader got a trait, Glory Seeker, plus prestige and plus army tradition for battles. Beautiful. Okay, so really, now I'm finished the episode. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Koko out.